Hey YouTube, I have to take that video all over again because it came up super dark and I tried to edit it and it was just like my skin was bright red and everything was dark and you can't see my face. So this is why I hate not having a webcam. I swear I'm gonna get one just to do this show. So now I have a bright light shining in my eyes so that doesn't happen again. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that whole video all over. I don't even know where the quote went. I had it written down. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, if you haven't seen Amanda's video, or if you already have, I'll just reiterate, Amanda and I are very, very, very close friends, and we don't live so close. So we decided, since we adore talking about philosophy and just different ideas, bouncing them off of each other, we would have a sort of ongoing discussion via YouTube. And thus, the CJ and Amanda Show was born. I am the CJ of the CJ and Amanda Show. Amanda made her video first, and I'm replying to it. She discussed a quote by Chuck something, and it goes, "It's so hard to forget pain, but it's even harder to remember sweetness. We have no scar to show for happiness. We learn so little from peace." I'm gonna try to remember everything I said. This is so bad. I do agree, it does seem a lot harder to forget hard times versus good times, good memories. But I would not go as far as to say that we learn little from peace. Amanda touched on peace and whether or not it's a practical idea. We've talked about it in full length, and I think we've both kind of come to the conclusion that it's not a practical goal. Personally, I think that to achieve world peace, you have to find peace within yourself, because once you change your perception, everything around you is going to seem more peaceful, because it's not likely that everyone in the world is ever going to learn to compromise on everything. I think disagreements exist for us to learn from them. If nobody ever disagreed, no one would ever learn, and that's a shame. You need to learn. So in that case, yes, that is true. You don't learn from that kind of peace, but the peace I'm talking about is finding stability in yourself, being calm and collected, and in control of your emotions. Personally, I feel that I learn more from being in a peaceful state than in a hurt place. I shouldn't have said it like that. You know what I mean. Anyway, because I've found that when I'm feeling peaceful, I have a clearer mind, my thoughts are more straightforward, and I can observe with more clarity. So I learn a lot more when I'm stable. And sorry, someone's hammering outside and it's distracting me so much. Okay, at least I'm having fun with this video. I hope you don't mind me beating around the bush. I gave an example. I think this is a little personal for a first webcam show, but I mean it's common knowledge. I have never had a boyfriend. So for me, I'm in a peaceful place relationship-wise. I've never had any of that girlfriend-boyfriend drama. I've never had to deal with that personally. So a lot of my friends come to me for relationship advice. They come to me to learn. They come to the peaceful person to learn what to do with their boyfriend or girlfriend situation. And I think that's because since I've never been in that place, I don't have that bias. I'm not immediately going to jump to one side or the other, you know, defending my girlfriend or my boyfriend. I'm just going to say, you know what, here's how I see it as the casual, passive observer. And I think that kind of information is much more valuable, because when you're hurt, it's more likely and it's easier to become biased and only see things in a very narrow scope. That's why I think people who have been hurt often tend to have these patterns. I don't know if I should give an example. I mean, like, just consider the kind of people who are always in crappy relationships. They get hurt a lot. You would think that they'd learn from it, that being hurt would give them some sort of lesson, but they keep going for that same sort of crappy person to go out with. It's like they never learn. So being hurt doesn't necessarily mean you automatically gain wisdom from it. I think it's much more complex than that. All in all, I think if you want to learn something, you don't necessarily have to be in a negative situation or at peace, if you want to learn something, regardless of your current emotional state, you can learn something. Learning is not about how you feel in the moment, it's about whether or not your mind is open, because a truly open mind cannot be closed off by emotional barriers or mental barriers or anything like that. I think I just said everything that I had said in the other video, so great, I'm done talking. Alright, so Amanda wanted me to continue the discussion by thinking of a new topic. So what I thought of, and I told you this last night, so no, I haven't had any new ideas since, Amanda. There's a song by my favorite singer, Charlotte Martin, called Civilized. And one of the lyrics is, not saying you deserve to die, just saying you deserve yourself. And that got me thinking about karma and what it really is. Karma is one of those things I haven't figured out. I'm not sure if anyone ever really figures out karma, but I'd like to know, Amanda, what you think of it. Or you could just discuss the song, or the song lyric, or anything else that comes to mind when you think of actions versus consequences and what good and evil are, or positive, negative. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. Hopefully this video looks good when I upload it on my computer. I swear I'm gonna get a webcam. I swear. Okay. Bye, YouTube.